Yo, it's your boy King Cuffy with a review, my first review on this channel. I'm excited. In today's video, we are going to be looking at Last Chance U basketball, and there's something in my throat, so excuse me for a sec. Wow, that sounded mad sus. I reacted to the trailer 2-3 days ago, and at first I was a bit excited. I didn't know what to expect. The people in the documentary, they seemed pretty cool. Like at first, like they sort of seemed like people that I would want to follow, like different styles of people. It reminded me almost of Inazuma 11, you know? Like there's like different components and they all lead up or build up one big team. I guess that's how it is with every team, but it was interesting looking at a team and following a team of people that I didn't know prior, just to see like how their season would end up. At first, I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I'd give it like a 7, 8 out of 10. This was after watching the trailer, right? But that was only because I don't follow basketball. I don't know much about basketball. But let me tell you one thing, you do not need to know a lot about basketball to understand what is going on. Maybe it helped me because I am a sports fan. I follow like football, for example, and I kind of understand like the passion that goes into it. But yeah, you do not need to like basketball to watch this show. It's actually so addicting. You can probably already tell that I have positive thing to say about this series. But before I begin, I want to go into a summary. So this is a non-spoiler summary of what it is. I don't even think I need the full minute. It's basically just a documentary style basketball show surrounding a team and their coach. Their coach is a D1 coach, very fiery, very good coach actually. And this coach is basically trying to lead his team and get them all scholarships. And their team has a very good bunch of players, and it basically goes into depth about how all of the players managed to find their way to East LA College, and it sort of looks at the struggles of being a junior college and not like a big boy college. I don't know what they're called over in America, but yeah, it was really interesting to watch. Yo, just a heads up that this is when the spoilers start, so if you haven't seen the show, don't watch this video any further. I forgot to state this in the video, but yeah. Okay, so now on to the review itself. I feel like I haven't said all that much so far in the video, but trust me, these reviews will get better. This is just my first. I thought it was very good. One thing I wanted to mention was the visuals. The visuals were so good. It was almost as if I was looking at a movie, and I feel like that's one thing that the makers of Last Chance U did really well. It gripped you. It gave you like movie vibes with the visuals, all of that. The story, I know it's a documentary style, but the way it showed the games, I liked how it didn't. As I was saying, the way it showed the games, I liked how it didn't really show every single one of the points scored. So it might show like a load of the enemy team, the opposing team, scoring bears in a row and not show what East LA were actually scoring. So I had no idea what the scores were at times, and it sort of manipulated me into thinking, wait, are they losing? Are they doing well? Are they doing badly? Or are they going to lose this game? Are they going to do well in this game? Are they going to do goodly? And now onto key moments of the series, just things that happened. East LA went on like a 25 game win streak. I don't even think they lost once in the documentary. Like, that is insane. They beat the school record. I also found it cool that their coach, begins with an M, I forgot his name, but their coach I don't know, is it an alumni? Was he an alum? I can't say that 10 times fast. What a flip. An alumni, an alumni, an alumni, an alumni. Just sounds like gibberish, man. He was an alumni of East LA, and yeah, he basically came back because he wanted to see the college succeed once more. Who was my favorite? Who is my favorite person in the team? God, I feel like it'd be so obvious to say it's Joe or like Malik, man. Malik was funny as well. Who else? Deshaun. Deshaun, I like Deshaun. But to be honest, my favorite was my boy KJ, man. KJ was the most underrated guy. Not in terms of his skill, because they were saying that he was the best in the team pairs. As well as Joe. They were saying Joe was the best in the team. They said Deshaun was the best in the team at some points as well. But yeah, KJ, he just looked so lovable. Like, he was humble. He wasn't all that bright, but like he had spirit, you know what I mean? Like, and he was so good at basketball. Like, he was so cold. Every single time he scored points on a board, man, I was getting gassed for him. I was like, oh wow, there are just so many things to say. Like, I'm gonna start looking up the structure of reviews and stuff like that, so I can actually have a good structure. But everywhere now, I'm just like here, there, everywhere, man. As well as it being entertaining and having very lovable characters, I really thought that there was a lot to learn in terms of what it takes to succeed. Not just in basketball, I think it's like transferable. It could be anything. You saw how hard the coach worked, and one thing that I really got and I really resonated with is he said that our practice is harder than our games, and that's why we win. And I think that's how it should be. Like, it should be like that. Prepare for the worst, you know what I mean? Because if they didn't practice so hard, their playoff game that they narrowly won, they wouldn't have won that game, you know? So yeah, I just thought that the coach was interesting. I thought maybe I can carry this over to my Overwatch coaching, because I coach Overwatch, right? The coach was very loud, very shouty, very aggressive, slamming stuff. And he was also very religious. He was very spiritual. He had like an on-off button, you know what I mean? He could switch it on, he could switch it off. I was thinking maybe that would work for my Overwatch team, but I don't really think so, because I feel like basketball players or athletes in general, they thrive from that energy they're receiving from the coach. So say if a coach is being loud, aggressive, shouting, all of that, right? It might hype them up, it might cause them to play better, finally like understand what they need to do in order for the coach to stop shouting or you know, just receive all that energy and focus it on something else. But I was thinking maybe that doesn't work with everything. Like, the same approach doesn't work with stuff like video games, because video games, even though it's a bit physical, it's not physical at all really. It's more mental, and I feel like if someone's shouting at you like that, slamming stuff, it's not gonna be good on your mental. It's just gonna get you triggered, and then you lose. But definitely there are things that can be taken from the coach and his coaching. Now, it wouldn't be a proper review if I didn't comment on the ending. If you've seen Last Chance U Basketball, if you haven't, first of all, I don't know why you're still here. I don't know why you're still here. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Alright? Don't listen to what I'm saying if you have not seen this show, because I want you to go and watch it. I'll give you a second to click off right now. The ending, it shagged it, didn't it? Like, it actually shagged it. I thought East LA, right? I thought they were gonna win. I thought they were gonna pop. I thought they were gonna bang. I thought they were gonna, it's so jarring. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if they would have won. I hope to God. I really wish they managed to play it out, because I thought I don't know if they would have won. I thought I was going in really confident, like, yeah, they're gonna win. But then I deeped it. They barely won their first playoff game against like 10th seed or something like that, right? In the playoffs, it could be anyone's game. Like, three more. That's a lot of games to play. That's a lot of games to reliably win, like, in a row as well. So, even though they were on a 25 streak, that's crazy. But yeah, it's just tough, man. It's tough. For those of you that haven't watched it and still, for some reason, are watching this video, the end of their, like, playoff season, their playoffs, they got cancelled because of coronavirus. And I forgot that was even coming up. Oh my god. Like, I was deep in it. I think it starts like late 2019, August 2019. I should have expected that coronavirus would come in and shake it. But for some reason, I didn't clock. I read at the end, you know, the very last episode, the description, I read the season ends in a very unexpected way. I was thinking, what could have happened? Did they, like, get suspended, disqualified? I didn't even think about coronavirus. And I feel like that was, like, the worst way to end it. But again, I can't really say that because it's not the fault of any of the creative team. It's not the fault of any of the players or any of the coaches. So, yeah. My final verdict. I would say that season, or not season, that show, Last Chance U Basketball Season 1, it's a 9 out of 10. And I don't want to just give everything high grades on this channel, high marks. But that is a 9 out of 10. Possibly the best documentary I've ever seen. I'm not a vivid, like, I'm not really all that into documentaries anyway. Like, not that I'm against watching them. I just really watch them. But that documentary was incredible. Very gripping. I don't even feel bad about watching 8 hours straight. No, I watched it in 2 sittings. Like, one was 6 hours, one was 2 hours. But damn, it was good. Like, it was good. The only reason why I wouldn't give it 10 is because I didn't like the ending. It filled me with emotion. I want to cry. When Joe was crying at the end, when he found out the season ended because of Corona, like, wow, I was feeling it for him, man. I was like, damn, that must suck. Because I think about things shutting down on, like, a wide scale. I'd be thinking about, like, Premier League, you know what I mean, like football that got shut down, or the NBA that got shut down. That's what I think about when I think about Corona. But I don't even think about, like, the American system, the American college system, the people that are actually trying to get a scholarship and are actually getting older. Yeah, I don't really think about how they were saying these next 3 months will change our lives. All of this, like, some of us will go pro, some of us will go D1, all of that. And then it just left. Like, you can't do anything about it. I think I'm gonna close up the review there. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to rant about it, to be honest. Not really rant, but damn, that ending really got on my nerves. Hopefully the reviews, they get a bit more professional. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm just ad-libbing, and I want it to be some of my personality being shown. So right now I'm just speaking to a camera. I don't want it to be overly serious, though. That's what I don't want to, you know, sell my soul to the flipping professionality police or something like that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If I haven't encouraged you to watch Last Chance U Basketball, then I don't know what I want for you. Let's have a conversation about it. Reach me on my socials. You can chat about it in the comments, all of that. Subscribe, drop a like and a sharing thing and a commenting, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's just a little preview for you. I rhyme ting with ting, but you know, I'm a lyrical genius. I'm still better than that Drake, man.